There is a difference between giving yourself some time and refusing to face what is real and painful inside of you. Avoidance keeps you circling around the same pain over and over again, hoping that it will show up different tomorrow. But it's not. Grief doesn't fade. It waits for you to hit it head on, right in the middle of it, and for you to face it. What are you putting off because it feels too heavy to face? What is that thing that you're putting off? One of the other things we do to avoid is that we stay busy and we avoid stillness, because within the stillness is the grief. Grievers are world class multitaskers. We do everything. Oh my God, you guys should see my list today. I'm no kidding. I made a list of the things that I needed to do, but on the back I made a list of the things I had already gotten done in that day, and it was as many things as I needed to do. Grievers are world-class multitaskers. We fill every minute with something. We fill it with work. We fill it with errands. We fill it with helping others. We volunteer. We clean. We clean out that dang drawer, that junk drawer that no one's been in for 20 years. Now is a good time to clean that. Anything that keeps your mind occupied. You tell yourself that being busy keeps you from falling apart. And for a while, that absolutely works. But then one quiet night, you're sitting at home alone, and it all catches up to you. And the tears come like a waterfall because they were just sitting under the avoidance, my love. And grievers tell me all the time, I got to keep busy. I got to keep busy. I got to keep busy, because they know damn good and well when they slow down for 1 second, that grief is going to catch up to them. You can't outrun it. Stop. Stop trying to outrun it, because you can't. The distraction you're doing is just a temporary fix. I promise you it's a temporary fix. Eventually, you're going to have to slow down enough. Today, tomorrow, 10 days from now, 10 weeks from now, 10 years from now, you're going to have to deal with this grief. You're going to have to deal with the brokenness in your heart. Healing requires stillness. You got to slow down. You got to listen to what's here. You have to listen to what's here. You got to get them both on the same page. It requires space. But stillness can feel terrifying when you're in pain. When you have been avoiding for weeks, days, and months, and you finally have a chance to slow down, and you have a chance to speak, nothing comes out. Nothing comes out. You got to slow it down so you can hear. You can hear the stillness of here. What are you using to stay busy so you don't have to be alone with your thoughts? What are you using? Are you using wine? Are you using food? Are you drinking? Are you eating? What are you doing to stay away from it?